What is going on, collectors? Optical 20 back for another video. Today we are going to take a look at final release blocker pictures of Doc Emmett here. But if you are interested in this figure, you can still pre-order this at bigbadtoystore.com. I will put the link down below. So Doc Brown, it's a pretty controversial one, right? Like, 'cause I'm looking at the prototype and in the final pictures, and I know there's a lot of. Let's address this right away. It kind of doesn't look like the prototype. It does, but it doesn't. If that makes any sense. Now, prototype is a different beast, right? We all understand that there's gonna be some, there's gonna be some fall off from the prototype to the final product, and we discussed this before. What is an acceptable, I guess, downgrade to the prototype? 5%, 10%. I think max 10. Is pretty acceptable because we can't. The master copy is always going to be better, right? This is the production copy, and looking at some angles, and I know this is different. What lighting, color, temperature. I understand all of that. However, I'm looking at the prototype side by side in my screen, and I can't help but notice that it looks kind of different. Like the cheeks. This one looks a bit, the jawline, he looks skinnier, while on the prototype, his jawline looks, he is like his kind of, his cheeks are a little bit sunk in, right? But he still has the wide jaw, sort of, on on the prototype. And in here, it kind of got lost. The eyes, I don't know if it looks a little bit whiter on the prototype as well. The skin tone looks, and that could vary. This might be like a warmer tone that we're looking at here from the blogger pictures. But I also saw the unboxing of Sideshow, and I think there's I wouldn't even say down. Okay, I would say downgrade. It looks like the base is there, but something happened along the way, like on the bridge of the nose, the shape of the face, not just the paint application, I would say, but the overall, I would say, shape kind of got, I wouldn't say, it's not Tony Stank. They didn't change the face, but the way it was produced was more, I don't know, there's something about it that it feels off. Maybe the paint also, now I'm noticing that the paint application in his eyebrows on the prototype one, it does have some gray hair. So it adds a little bit of age to it. And also noticeably, this is paint application. The 5 o'clock shadow on his stash specifically is more pronounced on the prototype. But other than that, I wouldn't say this is a complete disaster. It's because it's not. It looks like more of the first one that we received back then. And it's not, I wouldn't say that's a bad thing per se, but you also want some improvement, or maybe just, I don't know, it's hard to say because it's not completely off. With that being said, I mean, this dog again that looks like a melting candle is funny. But with that being said, if you have a display for Back to the Future, I think this is a must-have. And let's say you missed out on the previous version, this is a must-have. Now, the accessories that it comes with are phenomenal. I mean, for the amount, for what you're paying for, because nowadays it feels like 280 is the premium, right? Like, not even premium, like the baseline Hot Toys. You get the deluxe version, you get that plutonium case. That is awesome. You can't get that anywhere. And the amount, just the overall amount of stuff that you're gonna get. Look at his, his utility belt right there. And this is kind of like, I don't know, it's just me. When you stagger the release, right? It's gonna be, because Marty is like out of stock now on Sideshow, and even on Big Bad. I think it's a Sideshow exclusive anyway. And then this guy gets released, and let's say I find this interesting, which I do, and I wanted the DeLorean as well. I didn't get Marty right away. I think Marty should have been. I know he hung around for a long time, but this is where if you're gonna release them, especially this is an older movie, they should have just released them all at once. Marty, Doc, and the DeLorean. Because what happens? I don't know when DeLorean's gonna be released. What if the DeLorean gets released and Doc has been sold out? So now, I mean, you can still buy the DeLorean. It's pretty iconic by itself, by its own standard. But of course, you want the team. You want the entire ensemble in there. And right now, even if I'm interested in Doc, which I'm just slightly interested in him, I don't have Marty. I'm not gonna get him. And I'm not gonna go out and search for Marty. And pay a premium. I don't know if it's a premium right now. Maybe it's just the same price. But I mean, I know I had, everyone had an ample opportunity to purchase Marty. It's just that, in a situation like this, like Doc, kind of like Robin. So right now they're selling, I think Batman is almost available. Almost instantly you have to have Robin right next to him. Because if Batman sells out from that, Batman and Robin from I think it's Val Kilmer, no one's going to buy Robin. Why would they? Unless you're just a Robin fan. They go hand in hand. Like these two goes hand in hand. You can make an argument that you can have Marty and not Doc. But I guess you can also make the argument you can have Doc and not Marty. So but yeah, I mean this is I would say the issue if the release gap is so big. Like Marty's been released almost 2 years now, maybe a year and a half, and is sold out. And now Doc is coming, and then Doc might sell out, and then the DeLorean comes, and it just doesn't, like especially for those who missed out. Like I'm not blaming Hot Toys or anything, because even if they are all available at the same time, I probably wouldn't get them anyway. But just saying, this is like the And it's been going on for a long time. Like Grax got released and most people have sold off their Guardians by that time. Like it's just, doesn't make any sense. But hey, they've been doing it for a while. I guess it works out for them. So, but yeah, let me know in the comments how you feel about this figure. Do you think there's a significant drop off from the prototype to the final? I don't think so. But I think the changes from even though it's small, it affected how he looks, in my opinion. It's just my opinion. But let me know in the comments, am I just blind here? Am I looking at something else? And that could very well be possible. But yeah, let me know. Thank you for watching. Hopefully you like this video. Give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you guys in the next video.